In the ever-evolving landscape of global fashion, few figures have managed to redefine luxury and influence the industry's perception of identity as powerfully as Jimin of BTS. His journey from the world's biggest music stages to the front rows of high-end fashion houses has become a case study in how artistry, charisma, and authenticity can merge to create a new standard for modern luxury. Jimin's presence is not just another celebrity endorsement. It's a movement that intertwines music, culture, and fashion into one global narrative. When Jimin was announced as a global ambassador for Dior, the impact was immediate. The French luxury house saw a remarkable surge in online engagement and sales within days. Fashion analytics firms reported an unprecedented spike in Dior's digital visibility, while search trends for Dior men's collection and Jimin Dior skyrocketed across multiple countries. But beyond numbers, what made this moment stand out was how naturally Jimin embodied the spirit of the brand. He wasn't wearing Dior, he became Dior. The way he carried himself, the posture, the calm intensity in his eyes, the balance between elegance and edge, captured the essence of what luxury fashion truly seeks today: individuality with soul. Industry experts often describe Jimin as a performer who understands fashion beyond fabric. With his background as a professional dancer, he possesses an exceptional sense of body awareness. Every gesture, from the way he adjusts a jacket to how he turns his head toward the camera, feels intentional yet effortless. It's what many photographers refer to as living fashion, where the clothes do not define the person, but rather, the person gives life to the clothes. This is why his fashion photos rarely feel static. They tell a story even without words. His movement transforms a simple outfit into an emotional statement. Fashion critics around the world have noted that Jimin's duality plays a major role in his universal appeal. He can exude softness, grace, and vulnerability in one frame, then instantly shift into confidence, mystery, and power in the next. This ability to merge contrasting emotions makes him an ideal muse for luxury houses seeking to represent both strength and sensitivity. When Jimin wears black tailored suits, his aura radiates authority and sophistication. Yet, when he dons pastel tones or fluid silhouettes, the same person emits warmth, artfulness, and a poetic kind of beauty. This dual charm has made him a rare figure who bridges masculine and delicate aesthetics seamlessly, something the fashion world has been searching for in an era that values inclusivity and emotional depth. Beyond his visual appeal, Jimin's influence carries significant cultural weight. Historically, luxury fashion has been dominated by Western ideals, both in aesthetics and representation. The rise of Jimin as a global fashion icon challenges that long-standing norm. His success symbolizes a broader shift, the growing visibility and appreciation of Asian men in high fashion. For decades, Asian representation in luxury campaigns was minimal or often stereotyped. But with figures like Jimin, that narrative is changing. He represents a new era where global luxury acknowledges diverse beauty standards and cultural perspectives. His presence tells millions of fans worldwide that sophistication and influence are not defined by geography or skin tone, but by expression and confidence. This cultural breakthrough is not only about visibility, it's also about market power. Luxury brands have come to recognize the immense influence of K-pop and its global fan base, particularly BTS ARMY, whose dedication has redefined the relationship between celebrity and consumer behavior. When Jimin collaborates with a brand, the impact extends far beyond traditional advertising. Fans don't just buy a product, they buy into the story, the artistry, and the emotional connection he represents. This phenomenon has created what marketing experts call the Jimin effect, where a single campaign featuring him can generate millions in media value and significantly boost brand loyalty. But what makes Jimin's influence unique is that it never feels forced. There's an authenticity in how he approaches fashion, a sincerity that resonates with both fans and industry insiders. He doesn't wear luxury pieces to display status. He wears them to express emotion and narrative. Whether it's a structured Dior blazer or a fluid satin shirt, Jimin uses fashion as a medium of self-expression, much like he does with his music and dance. That emotional connection is what draws people in. It's not just about what he wears, but how he makes people feel when he wears it. The photography world has also taken notice. Many acclaimed fashion photographers describe shooting Jimin as capturing a moving artwork. His sense of timing, awareness of angles, and ability to convey emotion through stillness give depth to every frame. In photo shoots, he transitions effortlessly between moods, one moment introspective, the next magnetic, turning each image into a story. It's this storytelling ability that elevates him from being a model to being a muse, from a celebrity to a creative collaborator. Luxury brands have long sought ambassadors who could bridge commerce and culture, and Jimin has mastered that balance. When he attended major fashion events, such as Paris Fashion Week, his appearances were not mere red carpet moments but cultural happenings. The media coverage was immense, and social platforms lit up with discussions about his style, demeanor, and influence. Yet, what stood out most was the way he carried his identity, confident but humble, glamorous yet grounded. It's this authenticity that resonates with audiences and gives real meaning to the brands he represents. Fashion experts often emphasize that luxury today is less about exclusivity and more about emotional storytelling. People no longer buy items solely for prestige. They buy because of what those items represent. In that sense, Jimin embodies the evolution of luxury, one that values emotion, artistry, and connection over mere materialism. Through his choices and collaborations, he has helped humanize luxury fashion, making it more approachable, meaningful, and culturally relevant. Moreover, Jimin's rise marks an important chapter for gender and aesthetic fluidity in men's fashion. His ability to blend elegance and masculinity redefines what it means to be stylish for men in the 21st century. He challenges old norms that equate power with rigidity and instead promotes an image of confidence rooted in vulnerability. His fashion statements, from silk blouses to fitted suits, communicate freedom, showing that beauty and strength coexist in harmony. This nuanced portrayal of masculinity has inspired countless discussions across the fashion industry, influencing how designers, photographers, and stylists perceive male representation today. From an economic standpoint, Jimin's presence has measurable impact. According to several market research reports, brand collaborations involving him generate spikes in search volume, web traffic, and sales conversion. After Dior announced Jimin as its global ambassador, the brand's menswear sales saw a notable increase, particularly across Asian and Western markets. Tiffany Co also experienced a significant boost in engagement following their campaigns featuring him. But beyond numbers, the deeper effect lies in the shifting demographics of consumers. Younger audiences are now drawn to luxury fashion not through traditional advertising, but through figures like Jimin who merge culture, authenticity, and artistry. For luxury houses, aligning with Jimin represents more than a marketing strategy. It's a statement of evolution. It's an acknowledgement that modern luxury must reflect global diversity and emotional intelligence. His collaborations serve as bridges, connecting East and West, tradition and modernity, performance and art. Through him, luxury fashion finds a new narrative, one that celebrates connection over elitism, emotion over excess, and individuality over conformity. Culturally, Jimin's impact also extends into redefining how the world views Asian men in popular culture. For too long, Western fashion media portrayed Asian masculinity within limited frames, often quiet, intellectual, or secondary. Jimin's global influence challenges those outdated perceptions. He embodies a modern archetype, powerful yet graceful, assertive yet kind. His confidence on the runway and in campaigns demonstrates that Asian men can lead the narrative in global luxury with poise and depth. His rise signals to future generations that representation is not just symbolic, but transformative. The resonance of Jimin's fashion influence also lies in its emotional core. Whether on stage, in a campaign, or simply captured walking through an airport, he exudes an aura that transcends clothing. His fashion is an extension of his artistry, reflective, emotional, and intentional. That's why fans and fashion editors alike find themselves drawn not only to his looks but to his presence. It's not merely about what he wears, but how he exists in the space of fashion, gracefully commanding attention without needing to demand it. In many ways, Jimin's journey mirrors the evolution of modern fashion itself, moving from exclusivity to inclusivity, from superficiality to sincerity. His rise illustrates that the true power of style lies not in luxury logos but in personal expression. Every outfit he wears tells a story of identity, culture, and transformation. His duality, the soft and the strong, the poised and the passionate, has become his signature language, a silent dialogue that connects him to millions around the world. As fashion continues to evolve, figures like Jimin are essential in shaping its direction. They remind the industry that authenticity, artistry, and emotion remain at the heart of true luxury. The Jimin effect is not just about numbers or sales. It's about reimagining what beauty, masculinity, and representation mean in a global context. Through his influence, the world of high fashion is learning that the future of luxury is diverse, emotional, and deeply human. In the end, Jimin's story is more than one of fame or fashion. It's about transformation. He has become a bridge between cultures, a face that redefines global luxury, and a symbol of progress for a new generation of artists and consumers alike. His legacy in fashion is already being written, not in fabric or photographs, but in the way he's changed perception. And that, perhaps, is the most luxurious statement of all.